Hey guys, start doing another little quick video here. Tonight I've got the bag sanded. They're over there in the corner. Sorry, still trying to get the hang of this stand. I really like it though, it's really cool. On these lids, I was going to show you a little bit about how to sand these lids. I did DA the tops of them, but you can't do much on the lids. You're about to hand do it all. So what I like to do is I keep a piece of hand, just regular hand sandpaper. I keep a piece on my little rubber block. You can get into the argue about the big kid blocks and all these blocks. The blocks. Everybody makes a block nowadays. The good rubber, this is a flexible 3M block. I've had it for years. It's perfect for all this sort of stuff. But you can block the tops, of course, like this. You can cross hatch them, make them look really good, and they will. You can really see how the lines start to form on these things, right? Especially through this polyester primer. That's on sand spot, that's okay. But on these sides, if you really block these things flat like this, block around these curves, hold your block flat, man, they really get some nice lines to them. You can actually form the hard edge of the fiberglass with this if you're not careful, but it makes it look really good. Can you see that crisp line right there? Your painter, you probably understand this, but I don't know. But see that crisp line? You don't want to lose that. You don't knock that off. When you get that with the block, it just takes a little finesse. You learn it over years. I do it fast. I'm just going to slow down and show y'all. But I do it really fast. Just knock that down real firm like that. You want to keep the block firmly on the edge, on flat, not on the edge. Sorry about that. And then you can go back and you can actually block in here too. I don't know if you can see it. You can block in here too for a little bit, but you don't want to cause a ridge up here either. If you're not careful, you can cause a ridge up here. You just have to block out. So you want to be careful on that. You can really make that nice and flat. I hold it just off of the bag itself, the body itself. Hold it just off of it, and just get that flat area right there. Like I said, I'm doing it ultra slow to show y'all. I hope you can see that. But man, it forms a really nice line. You get a real crisp, what would be a body line to crisp in the car. It's actually a structural bag, is what it is. Hold gaskets, what it's for. But you can make it look really good. Make these things look sharp as rails right here. And to me, that makes a good looking restored bike. You can leave them, it's fine. But if you want a little more out of them, see how crisp that looks, see how nice and crisp that looks. That's really making a nice lid. Now on these round edges right here, I just do it by hand. I kind of form my hand in the sand block. So you can't get a block in there, you'll chop it up real bad. But you're doing this edge, and this edge, and work rounds over. So you just want to kind of form your hand to it just like this. And I go a little further every pass. Each way. I go down a little further. I go across a little further to extend my sand pattern so you're not just, digging a hole in it basically. Yeah, I just kind of hit all three of them at one time. And it makes it look really sharp. You still keep your line that way too. See what I'm saying? See, that's all sanded. So it don't have to be lumps and bumps and ridges dug in it from sandpaper. Before we do the same thing on this corner. Hope you can see it. You just have to try to sit down and do it. You're sanding all three corners at one time, basically. And you're only going around, cross this motion. You don't want to just go up and down. Up and down cuts lines. Kind of form your hand to it. I'm also catching this down here with my pinches. So I'm getting four sanding operations done at one time here. I'm sanding this one, I'm sanding this one, I'm sanding this one, I'm sanding this one. And I'm also sanding this corner, tie it all in. So I go back and take that like that right there. It's just a little finesse, you learn over years. Especially after you block on something, you paint it, you got these ridges in it. Man, you can do that right. But you won't do that. You can look at the primer and tell. Pretty much. When you're done, when you're done, you're done. Don't overdo it. People overblock and they oversand. Don't do that. That's no point. Don't sand off all material. Just put on. You can have sand throughs, but just, pay attention to what you're doing. Sand throughs, fine. I got one right here. It's fine. It's ultra smooth. See, I can't feel it. And that's because it's a high spot in the bag. Because the latch goes right here. The latch can pull down all those years, and it's kind of pulled the bag in. It's going to leave it. It's not going to go back. But that's how you sand corners round edges. It's not hard. It's take a little practice. Do this the same way. This is all round from here. So it's flat here, it's flat here. So I make my pan fit what I'm doing. And I just sand it until I get it knocked down. I'm not trying to take all the material off, that's not putting it on, right? But I want to make it smooth and make it pretty. I'm also catching this down here with my forefinger too. So I've got a little sanding block going on with my forefingers right here. I'm catching that too. And now with this curve all at the same time. You just learn it over years, I guess. And then I also sand this right here also with the same motion. See, that was pretty much done. It's kind of a pain. You have to put a lot of pressure on it. This is 180. I'm sanding with 180 here, but this polyester primer, I mean, it really feels. And I want to knock it down enough before I get clean body lines and feel work out of it. You know, it's a filler primer, that's what it's supposed to be. But if you get up to 220 or something, you're not going to do anything with it, you're not sanding. But final prime, I will go with like 220. Right here, you see this, I'm sanding across here and the back edge at the same time. Then I'm letting up on the back edge right here. I'm catching that curve. See that? And then we'll come back and kind of knock this little edge down just like that right there. That's pretty much it. You know, that'd be ready for a spot right there. That'd be pretty much it for the final primer. There's no need to do a bunch of final blocking. I might block it one time. The final primer, that's it. You get the flatness now. You want to block the primer down. But as far as building body lines and style lines, you're doing that right now. And you just wrap around. Sometimes it's easy to lay it down. I might do one little final cut right through here. Just like that. This bag, this lid, pretty much ready for the final primer. It's kind of unnecessary to do all this. You just stand it and go. But, yeah, why do that, right? Make it worth the while. Right? That guy Shag on YouTube says, what did he say? Do your best or don't, it will show you what. I think that's what he said. Shag, I'm trying to tag you in this. We do a lot of videos on mechanical stuff tomorrow. And I'm doing a lot on body stuff. Although I do mechanical too. I thought you might get a kick out of that Shag. Maybe you'll say this, help me get some whites. That's how you do it right there, guys. You get some real nice, pretty lines out of these old bags. Because when these were formed, they were just rough. I mean, they left them rough. But that's to make a nice guitar bag right there. Alright. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I've been a little down about the surgery. Touch on it. I mean, I said some stuff on Facebook this morning that, you know, I'm doing it. Don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Who wants to have surgery, right? Especially 3 in a row. But anyway, Doc says I need it. We'll go through it. We'll be fine. Whatever it is, he's gonna take care of it for me. I just wish he knew what it was. I wish he could do a biopsy, but he can't. So he's got to go in there, and he's right. He's going there, he's bringing it out with him, and that's right. That's what he should do. So anyway, there we go. See ya.